streaming. Perfect. Let's go here. Bam. Y'all give me half a second. I can't pull up the guest box. Good. I'm good. I am chilling, quite frankly. I'm doing amazing. I'm gonna go to live. I'm doing good. It's been harder to get Trump supporters up in here, that's for sure. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to pull up the YouTube chat and then we'll let up the first guest. Perfect. I can see the YouTube chat, quite frankly. Okay, why is my thingy not popping up? What the actual freak?
It's been a while.
Indeed, quite frankly. Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
You ain't D, nigga.
You're like 5 years old, max. I mean, I blame the parents, but you know that's fine. I don't know. I mean, that's not a good thing to say, quite frankly. If you support Trump, join up in the guest box. I'd love to debate you. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to have a conversation with you tonight, quite frankly. Really quick, I'm gonna ban this person. Popping it back up in my guest box. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. What's up, YouTube? Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We're not going to be on for long, probably like half an hour today, 45 minutes. Depends. So make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you double tap that screen if you're over here on TikTok. Make sure to hit that follow button top left corner. And if you support Donald J. Trump, make sure to hop up in the guest box. That's for sure. Hop up in the guest box, quite frankly. Okay, I'm not gonna let you up. You're 5 years old and you're slurring. I'm gonna ban you, Jesus.
I'm trying really hard to do my nails and they look like shit.
Quite frankly.
You have me actually saying that. I hung out with a couple people that I've never hung out with before yesterday, and I fucking said that, and they were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I love saying that. I don't know if I support Trump or not. Hey, watch the stream, Bella. Make sure to watch the stream and make sure to hear out some liberal talking points, quite frankly. They're not just talking points, they're actual reasons as to why you should not support this current administration. Quite frankly. I love saying that, quite frankly. Let's see. It typically takes us like a couple minutes to get a couple people in here, so we've started this stream like 3 minutes ago, and to give it like another 2. I know you have so much hatred toward Trump. I do. How'd you know? Quite frankly, how did you know? Quite bigly. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Ash? What's up? How you been? How are we doing over there on YouTube? We have like 20 people over there on YouTube. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna have some people over here on TikTok. So if you're over on YouTube and you support Trump, make sure to come over on TikTok. It's gonna be the same exact username that's on YouTube, and then you can type it over on TikTok, and you can, quite frankly, debate me. I'm afraid to say no because my parents won't pay for my college if I don't. In that instance, I would just say tell them you do, but you know that you don't. You know what I mean? Which I think that's absolutely horrible. I think that's absurd, Bella. I think that's, quite frankly, very absurd. I'm sorry to hear that. I am. That's very toxic. Trump gags my soul. Okay. TikTok chat is being a little weird today. TikTok chat's being weird. YouTube chat's pretty calm today. Just people saying hi. YouTube chat's pretty calm. Let's see. Make sure you guys double tap that phone screen. because I'm not ignorant like you. Quite frankly, you're the most ignorant person ever. Quite frankly, sorry y'all, I got distracted. Make sure you guys double tap that phone screen. Let's see. Donald Trump put on Truth Social this morning, quite frankly, saying now that Iran, hold on, we'll actually pull it up, quite frankly. We'll actually pull it up right now. Well, he's talking about like ice being sent to airports, but I want to focus on one Truth Social post here when he says, now with the death of Iran, the greatest enemy America has is the radical left, highly incompetent Democratic Party. Thank you for your attention to this matter. How did I already get a restriction? Wow, what a bummer, quite frankly. Okay, I'm just lagging. Quite frankly. How did I get what? A guest in your live has violated hate speech.
What?
You haven't even said anything. Maybe it's just a glitch. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, what's up? Well, they're not on yet. Anyways, it says, now that with the death of Iran, the greatest enemy America has is radical left, highly incompetent Democratic Party. Thank you for attention to this matter. What's up, Peyton? I think that's that's a death threat to Democrats, all Democrats, quite frankly. I don't think that's a good thing. What's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why? How old are you?
18.
When's your birth year?
2008.
Okay, why do you support Trump?
Well, I wanna talk about ICE.
Sure, what about ICE?
Oh shoot.
Okay, I mean, you're the one who chose the topic. I mean, quite frankly, didn't need to run. You could have chosen any topic, but that's fine. Is there any Trump supporters to debate? I mean, we've had 100 people. Not the best push I've had, but we've had over 100 people coming and going. No one that supports Trump. Let's talk to Emma. See what Emma has to offer. Guarantee you it's a troll. Let's see him. What's up, Emma? Do you support Trump?
I just want to tell you, I love your content so much. Bye.
Appreciate you. You take care. Quite frankly, make sure to join up in the guest box if you support Trump. There's a lot going on. Anyways, as I was saying, the Truth Social post that he put, I think it's more of a death threat to all Democrats. I mean, it's not something that he wouldn't do because he's called for the death of Democrats. So, yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Of course I do.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
Why do you support Trump?
I like his policies. He's better than a woman.
Better than a woman? Do you think men are better at leading than women?
Better than yes, I do.
Why is that?
That's just how we were born, man.
Okay, yeah.
It says in the Bible.
If Donald Trump was in Harris's body and Harris's was in Trump's body, who would you vote for?
Probably the man. Whoever the man is.
Harris in Trump's body? Yeah, it's an absurd view. Quite frankly, moving on to the next person. Hey, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yup.
How old are you?
18.
Why do you support Trump?
For a lot of reasons.
Like?
He's a better candidate than Kamala is. I'll tell you that. His policies are better. What he does for the country is better. Pretty much everything.
You're being pretty vague here. What policies and what has he done for the country?
He's getting illegal immigrants out. Many things.
Yeah, what's one benefit of mass deporting?
He's not afraid to stand up.
Yeah, what's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants who haven't committed any violent crimes?
They commit murders.
Undocumented immigrants are 2.5 times less likely to commit any.
Okay, but they still come into our country and commit murders. So,
quite frankly, so did tourists. Should we ban tourism?
Sure, yeah.
It's absurd. White men also commit more crime in America. Should we ban white people and send white men back to Europe? Quite frankly.
Who said all white men were from Europe?
Quite frankly, is it a yes or a no?
No.
Are you white?
Yeah.
White fragility, right? That's what you are. You're a white fragile man. Quite frankly.
No, I wouldn't say I'm fragile.
Oh, you are.
So you'd rather?
Do you think the white race is dying out? or can.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah,
I think we're getting
I
killed
called
out.
it. You're a
I
white
do. We're
fragile
getting
man.
No, we're getting
you hold
killed
views
out.
of like white supremacists. You
Let's
think
speak real.
You think that the white race is gonna die out if we don't control immigration? That's not gonna happen, buddy. First off, second off, the reason why you're a white fragile little man is because you're just scared that minorities are gonna do the same thing to white people that white people did to minorities. Quite frankly, I think you're just racist. You're a white racist little.
How
man.
am I racist? What did I say that was racist?
You hold the views.
Clearly,
of,
you're the
white
one that's being
supremacists.
racist.
Can't be racist towards white people, buddy.
Yeah. So I can be racist to black people and
Yes.
every other race, but you can't. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my
They're
life.
saying white people can experience racism.
Wait, so why can't we be racist to other people then? If y'all can be racist to us,
What? That made no sense.
how are we not able to? How is nothing racist to us? Like, make that make sense?
How is nothing racist to white people?
Yeah,
In terms of what?
that's what you just said. You said you can't be racist to white people.
Yeah,
Okay, how?
you can't be racist to white people. Hello. What's racism?
Racism is like saying stuff about their skin, certain word.
Right.
Yeah. Racism.
Okay. I mean,
It's a question you should be able to answer yourself.
you gave me like examples. You didn't really give me a definition.
Do you want me to say the words? Do you want me to be racist so you know what racism is?
I'm not asking you for examples.
Anyways, back to the point. Why would I want a female as our president?
Wait, hold on. If you back to what we were just saying, you're like saying that you gave the definition of racism. If you say what's the definition of color, and then you say like pink or orange, that's not giving the definition of a color. That's giving an example of a color.
Hey, do you want me to look up what the definition of racism is? Like, what?
I mean,
I don't
if
know
you
the definition of
if you don't know the
racism.
definition
I
of
know what being
racism-
racist is.
if you don't know the definition of racism, I just don't think you're capable of having such a conversation if you lack the education.
Okay, but you probably voted for Kamala, so you're
did,
clearly
yes.
lost. You're clearly lost.
How am I lost? You voted for Trump.
Okay, what did Kamala do as vice president that was so good that made you...
She had the most tie-breaking votes in VP history. She passed monumental legislation. She helped pass monumental legislation alongside Biden. The Chips and Science Act, the Inflation Reduction Act. She and Biden attempted to pass a bipartisan border bill, which was going to significantly help.
He didn't do any of this stuff, by the way. Biden did it.
She helped. She helped alongside.
She didn't help
Biden.
anything. She
I
just
said
sat
she helped
there.
alongside Biden, and she was one of the most tie-breaking votes. She had the most tie-breaking votes in VP history. What are you doing? What has JD Vance done besides fuck the couch?
He's fucked more of the couch. Like, what?
That's a troll. Keegan, I'm not gonna let you up. You're always in here. I'm not letting you up.
Oh my
Quite
God.
frankly, very interesting dialogue with that person.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
Why would you ever do such a thing?
I would just like to say that you're a Haitian mudskin liberal sissy.
Cool. Thanks for your opinion. I don't know why you would give your opinion, but I mean, congrats. I don't know. You have an actual debate, Keegan. I've debated you so many times. I'm not debating you. Quite frankly, I'm not debating you. You can give yours? Yeah, I can. This is my live. This is a dictatorship, quite frankly. This is a dictatorship. I'm an authoritarian. I'm a pro-fascism, W-fascism, quite frankly.
Yeah, you're getting clipped.
I've guests join, so I can control them in this dictator, fascist regime. That's why, quite frankly. Let me up, Keegan. No, I'm not letting you up, quite frankly. Somebody's scared of me? You didn't provide a single argument, buddy. Moving on to the next guest. Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump? And he left. Moving on to the next guest. Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
I support Trump because he's the best president we had in a long time.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 55 years old.
When's your birth year?
Birth year?
Yep.
Why'd you want to know that?
Because you're not 55.
How can you tell that?
When's your birth year?
I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm not even living in the...
Bro, you are not good with... Yeah, I automatically knew. Quite frankly, moving on to the next guest.
Yo, you're a fucking liberal sissy mudskin Haitian.
Quite frankly, ban quite bigly.
Oh my god, these kind of look bad. I'm pissed.
You know what? Fine, we'll let you. Actually, no, we're not gonna let you. Quite frankly, think of the Hold on. You know what? Fine. Why not? Why not? Why not? Let's see. Let's see what you want to debate on. Quite frankly.
I have two things to say. The people before do not entirely represent the Republican Party. That was very immature of them to do that. Calling you I'm not going to repeat the words. Very immature.
You're a liberal mudskin fucking pussy.
Like 4 years.
Fucking Haitian ass motherfucker.
Like
Sorry, that doesn't represent us fully.
I think it does. I mean, when the president says now with the death of Iran, the greatest enemy in America is the radical left, highly incompetent Democrat Party. Thank you for attention to this matter. That's basically a death threat against all Democrats. I think it does represent the MAGA in totality.
It's really not. But the other thing I had to talk about.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
So I'm eating chips and salsa. Sorry, in case I'm quiet.
Give me your debate.
I don't know what guy it was. I think it was 3 people ago, but you called him, what was the word? Fragile for voting for Trump? What do you mean?
I
fragile?
said a white fragile man, like white fragility.
How is that come into play? Can you give me your definition of white fragility?
Can I give you a definition of white fragility? Well,
Your definition.
First off, I'll answer the first question. How does that come into play? The reason why I mentioned that he's a white fragile man is due to the fact of his views that he upheld, especially with the answer that he gave me when I asked, "Is the white race dying?" He said, "I asked, is the white race dying? Is the right race going to? Whoa, is the white race going to die out if we don't control immigration?" He said, "Yes." Typically, what white supremacists hold in terms of views. The reason why I call him a white fragile man. I mean, in the instance that I was attempting to use it, or white fragility, is just due to the fact that he holds that view in specific. And basically how I always say it, like white people are scared that minorities, like white supremacists and specifically, are scared that once they lose their power, once they lose what they have, they're going to be treated the same way that they treated minorities. That's what I was referencing in terms of white fragility.
Gotcha. Personally, I mean, you're going to say something after I say this, but you're going to want me to let me continue my sentence.
For sure.
I think the white race is completely dying. I don't really care that it is because I personally don't care that it is. I'm just saying it's a fact it is, and not simply because of immigration, which that's just completely false. And I was going to say something else, but I forgot what the rest of the stuff you said. So I forget. Sorry.
Right. Also, you did say because of immigration. That's the question I asked. And so sorry, chat. But yeah, did you want to you said you wanted to debate on something? What do you want to debate on?
No. I thought you called the guy fragile, and I was gonna.
Oh no! I just
that.
called him like a white fragile man because of his white supremacy's views that he holds.
I mean, I think I'm being honest. This term is used very commonly. The word snowflake, represented in politics. Oh, liberals are snowflakes, Republicans are snowflakes. Which I guess that means they're the P word. I'm not going to say the thing that women have. The P word. I'm not going to say it. Just I don't know if that's sexist to say, but
just sensitive would be like a term, right?
Yeah. Do you think that the Republicans are more snowflakes? Or whatever word you want to use instead of snowflakes. I get it's a sissy term.
I definitely think that Republicans went from holding one belief to then dismantling that belief for Donald Trump now, in terms of like the Second
I think that's
Amendment,
for
in terms
everything.
of like the First Amendment, in terms of like the smaller government.
How so?
I mean, the Second Amendment, he wants to like ban trans individuals from owning firearms. And before they were saying, oh, the left is going to like do something with the Second Amendment. The First Amendment, the whole thing with the media, that he thinks that the media shouldn't be able to criticize him. Yeah, it's his belief, but still that's a threat to the First Amendment. And then you have like, like the smaller government.
I don't consider
I mean, sending the
sorry.
National Guard to the states is literally a violation of the 10th Amendment in regards to like a bigger government. And
What's the
controlling
10th Amendment?
What's the 10th Amendment? I mean, that's just what Scotty fooled with the tariffs as well. I can pull it up word for word. I don't know the exact wording of the 10th Amendment, but I can pull it up. It's going to be something about...
I have an idea of it.
Within the boundaries of what the executive branch has.
Gotcha. I have an idea of what it is, but I could be confusing all the amendments.
Right.
I get confused when things are numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, you're good. You're good. Let's see. I can give you it. Let's see.
See, I can have an actual debate. I don't just troll AE.
The 10th Amendment helps define, basically what I said, like boundaries of the federal and state governments. The 10th Amendment.
What is it, if you don't mind?
One more time.
What's the exact words, if you don't mind? The 10th.
The power to
or is that what you were reading?
I think this is the exact wording. The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, or reserved to the states respectively, or to the people.
Do you think the National Guard should have went in during the, I believe it was June 24th LA protests, Los Angeles protests, for I forget what they were for. The ICE protests. I think they were in June. You don't think so?
No. I mean,
do you think it's okay?
Go for it.
Good. Do you think it's okay that protests were throwing rocks at police officers and keeping them tracked over highway overpasses?
No, I don't think it's okay
that's
to throw I don't think it's okay to throw rocks at police officers' cars. I think that those people got arrested, and I think that those people didn't get pardoned. And I think that because of that reason, I think it was pretty much like out of control. Like, sure, you can point to a few instances where some were bad actors and like genuinely trying to start riots, but overwhelming majority of the protests that happened in 2025, especially in LA, were peaceful. Now, like I said, you can point to the bad actors, but those bad actors got their consequences to their actions. That's why I don't think it was necessary to send the National Guard to California. I mean, it's there you would have to invoke the Insurrection Act, or the government would have to request for the National Guard, and none of those two things happened. But yeah, that's gonna be my viewpoint.
I mean, I personally think it was reasonable. Obviously, it was unconstitutional too, which I can completely understand. But I think it was pretty reasonable too. Obviously, not going against the Constitution, but if that wasn't in play, I think it would be absolutely acceptable for him to do that, because the police were trying to send in like backup. They were coming in on the highways, and protesters were standing in the road to block them from doing that, and then you would get rocks thrown at you from the overpasses. That's just kind of way out of control.
I think it's fine to like block roads. I think that's fine in terms of protests. I mean,
what about people trying to go to job, work?
You have to be effective. Like, I'm sorry to tell you this, in order to make change, you have to be effective. Okay, I don't think protesting with a sign is going to do much. So if you have to shut down the whole system and shut down the economy, then so be it. I mean, Minneapolis did that I think earlier this year. They shut down the economy with strikes. One more time.
How about like destruction of property? That has to be done sometimes.
I don't condone any destruction of property now. But I think like standing in the freeway streets, I think that as long as no one's like destroying any property, no one's getting hurt.
What
I think
about
that
the
can be
ambulances that had to
reasonable.
go by?
One more time.
What about the ambulances that had to go by on the freeway and they didn't let them through?
They didn't let them through. Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear about this. I don't know if that's actually true. I would look into
I mean, you
it.
could look it up if you want.
Right, I'll definitely look it up after stream. But yeah,
Yeah. Hold on, I'm just gonna bag up my chips. I'm just gonna put them away. Anyways, how have you been? Resulting in all the debates.
pretty chill. Is there anything else you want to talk about before I move on to the next guest?
Unless you want to bring something up, I'd say I'm pretty good. Just look up that.
I definitely will look
ambulance
that up. Yeah, I definitely will. You said in LA, right?
I believe it was, yeah. Wherever all the protests were, which I believe were in LA.
Perfect. I'll definitely look that up. Appreciate you coming up here.
Gotcha. CA.
I interrupted you.
Probably see you
I'm so
next summer
sorry.
live.
I interrupted you, quite frankly. Let's see. Moving on to the next guest. Yeah, what's up? Do you
Hey,
support
what's
Trump?
your Xian? No, I was waiting to debate the other guy, Xian.
All right. I appreciate you coming up here. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. Quite frankly.
Quite frankly. Bye, Keegan.
Yo.
Yeah. How about you give me a
Hey,
reason why you support Trump?
What? Wait, can I just ask you a question real quick?
Go for it.
All right, so are you Marshallese by chance or no? What are you? Hawaiian? Like what?
I'm Hispanic.
You're Hispanic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
So-
I was born in America, my nationality, but
Okay, so are we able to be racist towards you?
when you say we, you're talking about white people?
White people, black people, anyone?
Yeah, I mean, yes, there's racism towards people.
But there's no way to be racist towards white people.
Again, you couldn't even define racism, so I don't think you're qualified to have this conversation.
Okay, what was the first question you asked when I joined?
Yeah, why do you support Trump?
Did I not already tell you?
Are you sure you want to stick with the part of getting illegal immigrants out of here?
Yes.
And what's one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants who haven't committed any violent crimes or bad crimes?
Because it's simple. You can just get your green card and then you can come in.
How is that a benefit to us? Like, what is one benefit of deporting them?
It gets them out of here. We don't need them if they're gonna come in illegally.
It's circular. I mean, I'm asking you, what's one benefit of getting them out of here?
Oh, less killings, less drugs being brought in, less everything.
He specified undocumented immigrants that don't commit any violent crimes.
So not a single illegal immigrant that comes in commits a crime.
That's not what I
That's
said.
not what he said.
Okay, what'd you say then?
So I specified in regards to we're referencing what is one benefit of mass deporting undocumented immigrants who have not committed any violent crimes or bad crimes. What's one material benefit?
I mean, there's not really a benefit, but they could eventually do something bad, or they could bring bad stuff in.
Sure, so you couldn't find a benefit. I'll just give you the negatives. I mean, first off, if we remove 11 million unauthorized workers from our economy, it would shrink the GDP by 4 to 7%. We would lose 1.1 to 1.7 trillion dollars going into our GDP. According to American Immigration Council, for every 500,000 immigrants removed, 44,000 U.S.-born workers would lose their job. We would lose revenue, $24 billion going into Social Security. That would be gone. And then
Wait.
$6 billion going into
Wouldn't that be a good thing though? Because there's a lot of
revenue? No.
there's a lot of people that don't have jobs and need jobs and can't get jobs. So
Right, and mass deportation decreases the amount of jobs available, and in fact decreases the amount of employment in general.
why would that decrease it?
Supply and demand. You got less demand. You got less demand. You also got less supply in certain aspects, and then less supply typically equals these companies decrease the amount of workers they have or limit the amount of workers they need. So that's basically supply and demand. I mean, I say offer them mass amnesty, make them U.S. citizens or residents. They can pay hundreds of billions of dollars more. They can pay more into our in terms of taxes. They can pay more in terms of the GDP. They can pay more into Social Security and Medicaid. They can receive the benefits. They'll increase wages. They'll increase the amount of jobs. They'll decrease crime rates. Just benefits, pure benefits of mass amnesty.
Okay.
So therefore,
So if what would you think if Kamala was president? What do you think would be better right
everything,
now?
the economy, immigration, foreign policy, domestic policy, everything would be better.
But how do you know that though?
Because she wouldn't have imposed global blanket tariffs. She wouldn't have gotten us into a war with Iran. She wouldn't have withheld.
But if Iran, because Iran was already coming after us, kind of, weren't they?
Israel asked Joe Biden in 2024 in his administration, hey, Hezbollah is going to preemptively attack us. Please help us attack them first. Guess what Joe Biden said? Joe Biden said no. Okay, Harris would have done the same thing if Israel asked Harris to go to war with them for them in terms of Iran. They would have said no. Trump said yes. The economy.
Yeah, but Israel's our ally, and they were
shouldn't be
going to
allies
war with
a
Israel.
state. We shouldn't be allies with a government that's committing genocide
But we've always been allies with them,
Yeah,
so
we shouldn't be.
why would we stop now?
because they're committing genocide.
I mean,
Also, I mean, in terms of the war, that wouldn't have ever happened. In terms of terrorists, that would have never happened. We would have seen decreased inflation. It wouldn't have gone up. We would have seen better GDP quarters in terms of revenue. We would have seen a more increase in terms of consumer spending. We would have seen an increase in investment into manufacturing, like we saw under the entirety of Joe Biden's term. We would have seen an increase of employment, a decrease in unemployment, the trend we saw in 2024. They also would have released all of the files and complied with the Epstein File Transparency Act.
they released a lot of the files.
Not all of them. They violated 4 federal laws. Harris wouldn't have done that. Harris wouldn't be threatening to take over Canada, Greenland, Venezuela, Cuba.
Yeah, because they don't want other people to take it over. Because then if other people
no
take
one's
it
going to take over Greenland. No one's taking over
No,
Greenland.
a lot of countries already were.
No
trying
one is
to.
taking. No. There are
A lot of people offered Greenland a lot of money.
Pause.
What are you talking about?
Would Russia ever strike the U.S.?
Yes.
You think Russia in the near? Okay. You think Russia would strike the U.S.?
Yeah, they would. If they needed to, they would strike us easily.
Okay. In the near future, would Russia or China strike mainland U.S. or start a war with the United States?
Yeah, if we continue this war with Iran, probably, because they're allies, right?
I mean, you can bring up that point, sure, but I don't think it's actually going to drag in Russia and China.
It just depends on what else happens. Like, if we started...
My point is with this is Greenland is a part of Denmark. Denmark is a part of NATO. An attack on one is an attack on all. So if someone attacks Greenland, that would be like they're attacking the United States of America, and they'll feel the full power of the United States military on their country. Okay, an attack on one is an attack on all. They're never going to attack Greenland. Okay, unless they have.
Why would they attack Greenland?
They wouldn't. That's the point.
Exactly, they wouldn't.
That's the point. So we have no reason to take over Greenland. Donald Trump didn't need to draft an invasion to take over a plan.
No, that wasn't my point though. Other countries were trying to take it over, so we were trying to buy it.
No one. Who tried to buy Greenland besides the United States of America?
I'm pretty sure other countries were trying.
Name one.
I think it was. I would have to look it up. I know there was someone trying to though. I don't have my laptop with me right now. I would have to swipe out of the ad.
You can do that for sure.
I bet. Hang on.
Also, when I mean who's trying to buy Greenland, someone who is our enemy, so to speak, not allies. Okay. So make sure you don't give me one of our allies. What's up, YouTube? Make sure to double tap that phone screen if you're on TikTok. Hit that thumbs up if you're over on YouTube. Subscribe. That follow button, top left corner. In the meantime, we're gonna talk to this interesting person here.
Russia and China both.
Okay, yeah. What amount did they try to buy Greenland for?
Let me check real quick.
Go for it. Yeah, what's up? Kirk, do you support Trump? Send you an invite. Send you an invite to unmute.
Hell yeah.
You're like 10, maybe max. Thank you for the TikTok app. You're amazing. Eek Joe is back. Oh, and I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Eek Joe is back. Quite frankly, they're back. Quite frankly, thank you for the heart me. Does age matter? Yeah, according to TikTok terms of service.
My bad. I was wrong. I looked at the wrong site. They didn't. Neither one of them. Nobody tried. Okay, it was just a United States.
Yeah, precisely. So we
But
didn't
I
need to
did
draft
hear.
the information.
I did hear they would possibly try.
No,
I
they
did
would
see.
never.
I saw that somewhere on
Unless
TikTok.
they
I
have,
don't know if it was real.
unless they have a death wish, they would never try to attack Greenland. An attack on one is an attack on all. Greenland is a territory of Denmark. Denmark is a part of NATO. We're a part of NATO. If they attack anyone, like I said, an attack on one is an attack on all, which means that they would feel the full force of the American military behind them or towards them, whatever term you want to use.
Okay.
So they would never
I
do that.
agree.
That would be so
Yeah.
stupid if they did.
They wouldn't.
That would be
Yeah.
stupid. I mean, if not in the near future, anyways. Once the ice starts melting, which unfortunately it is, because Donald Trump doesn't believe in climate change, and it would open new ports. But that's a dip topic for like what 10, 15.
How does Trump not believe in climate
The point is, we
change?
would be in a much better situation with Harris in office, and I proved you wrong. Quite frankly, they even the hand heart Eek Joe. Can we get some W
Okay,
Eek Joes in
so-
the YouTube chat and the TikTok chat? Can you say W Eek Joe real quick?
Me?
Yeah.
W. Eek Joe.
Okay. Yeah. So why do you think Trump is better than Harris? Provide me a reason.
Okay, so I've been hearing a lot of people say, like, Dean and them, like Dean Parker,
Sure.
Yeah, they be saying, like, Trump's a rapist, all that stuff, but he's not. So why do people be saying he's a rapist?
Yeah.
He's a rapist. He was held liable of forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's vagina with his fingers. You can look at the jury verdict form. He was held
Okay,
liable.
how old was she?
I don't know her exact age. I mean, I could do the math. It was in 1995, 1996. So
Was she an adult?
Yeah.
So how do we know that she didn't agree to it?
Are you saying adults can't be raped?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, how do we know that she did not agree to it?
Because she said so.
Yeah, but couldn't she be lying?
You can say that for any rape victim. Are you saying like any rape victim ever could be lying? Like what?
No, I'm not saying.
the reason why we know that she was not lying is because Donald Trump has said he grabs women by the pussy without asking them. He sexually exploited naked women and children. He admitted to this. Okay, he called his daughter sexually attractive.
This stuff? He never called his daughter sexually attractive.
How much do you want to bet?
I'll bet you. How much?
How much money do you want to bet?
Like what source are you going to show me?
What I'm going to show you here is Donald Trump admitting to sexual exploitation of women and children, and also him saying yes when someone called his daughter sexy and sexually attractive.
He said yes when someone.
In response to that. How much you want to bet that he didn't say that?
He was probably joking around though.
Yeah, how much do you want to bet?
Is he not allowed to joke around?
Not if you joke.
What, was he being for real? Was he being for real?
Yes, he was being for real about sexually exploiting naked women and children. In fact, the host clarified, "Hey, so you actually do this? So how much you want to bet that he did? That he didn't do this? Do you want to put your money where your mouth is?
I mean, sure.
How much you want to bet?
It depends on the source, though. Like what source?
Is be, an admission of guilt. Donald Trump is himself, his own words.
No. Like what website?
YouTube video. Howard Stern. This aired in 2005 live, but you can find it on CNN Business. It's a clip, quite frankly. So
Okay, but do you not think people can change in 20 years?
Hold on, that's a goalpost. Do you want to bet or no?
No, not really. Because I'm sure he said some crazy stuff.
He admitted to sexual exploitation. Here's a clip. Listen to it. You asked, is he a rapist? No, he's not. So here's a proof.
My daughter is beautiful, Ivanka.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
The last couple of years,
Howard Stern said a piece of ass about his daughter.
But she's like 21, and she's talking about, what are you doing? And she's studying algebra. And
so what?
And it's like, it was always embarrassing for me to walk in. It's too young. 30 is like a perfect age.
Absolutely. She has enough life experience.
Until she's 35.
You're a guy who likes to have everything, right?
Well, couldn't that be construed, however, as
condescending? conflict?
Yes.
I don't see it as a conflict.
It could be a conflict of interest, but it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
You tend to think about the conflict a little bit later on.
question is, how can it not be construed?
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Mr. Trump, in my country, we say hello with vagina. And
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
It's Donald Trump admitting to sexually exploiting naked women and children.
Howard, they were all adults at the
Miss
time.
Teen USA Maria Balgana said that there was some as young as 14.
Yeah, they were all
16 years
adults.
old.
Also, okay,
That was
again,
false. They were adults.
you can be sexually exploited as an adult, first of all, but second of all, somebody who was there said that there were women as young as 14 in the room?
14, 15, 16.
Okay, but he was the owner, and they gave him permission to go in there.
That's
He
what
didn't know they were going to be naked, though.
Minors can't consent, first off. Second off, how do you know they gave them permission?
Because he was literally the owner. Like what? The one lady.
So that's
the one lady said he could
that's
go
going to
in
be
there.
a part of the definition of sexual exploitation. You're saying because he's the owner? Yeah, because he's the owner, they put trust in him, and there's a vulnerability there. Okay, the definition of sexual exploitation is going to be it's going to be any abuse or attempted abuse of position.
He was going to check on them to make sure they were all like getting ready and stuff.
He shouldn't be in a woman's dressing room. He's a man.
Dude, they told him to go in there.
No, they didn't. What's your
Says
evidence?
who?
Says the lady.
Which lady?
What lady?
What? So Trump was the owner. Am I correct?
You own Miss Teen USA, Miss USA,
Yeah.
and Miss Universe. Yes. What's your point?
Yeah, exactly. So if he's the owner, is he not allowed to go and check on the girls to make sure they're getting ready?
Literally, the definition of sexual exploitation is using a position of power for like sexual gain, basically. Because he literally said in the video he wasn't going back there to make sure they were getting ready. Even if that was the case, you still can't do that. But
He said, "I'm going to check on them."
Let me finish. He said in the clip that he goes back there to like sarcastically inspect people. He goes, there's all these women with no clothes on, there's no men around, and you can kind of get away with things like that because you're the owner of the place. That is literally the definition of sexual exploitation.
Okay.
So he sexually exploited naked women and
So
children.
he did that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, so he's a sexual exploiter. Why do you support someone who sexually exploited naked women and children? That's disgusting.
I mean, yeah, but you can change over time.
I don't think rapists or sexual exploiters can change, no.
Why do you think that?
I think in order to rape or sexually exploit someone, you have to be a horrible human being, and I don't think horrible human being, especially someone who kills, like murders or sexually exploits, I don't think that they have the capability. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein changed? Or could have changed?
I don't know him, so...
The answer is no. Jeffrey Epstein could not have changed. He was a despicable human being. He was disgusting, and that should be such a very easy answer. Jeffrey Epstein could not change. Can you say that?
Sure.
Do you think Hitler?
But wait. I have a question. Are you like a Christian or anything or no?
Why are we like?
No. Because I'm asking.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am.
You shouldn't support Donald Trump. The Bible says, treat your neighbors like you treat yourself in Matthew, Lucas, and Mark.
I know.
The Bible also talks about the parable where Jesus Christ flipped the tables of the taxers within the space that he was in. Donald Trump is increasing taxes on the average American and decreasing taxes for the top 1%. The Bible says, I was hungry and you fed me. I was in need. You visited me when I was in the hospital. He cut food stamps by $1 trillion. In terms of the next 10 years. The same with Medicaid. Okay, he goes against every single Christian value. You as a Christian should not support this man at all.
Okay, that's
Name one Christian value that Donald Trump upholds, please.
He says he's a Christian.
He says he's a Christian. Okay.
I mean, I don't know the man. Like I've never met him.
In order to be a Christian, in order to go to heaven, you need to ask for forgiveness, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Donald Trump said
that's where I was going.
Donald Trump said he never has to ask for forgiveness. He said this. He's not a Christian. There's no Christian value that he upholds.
Okay, then I guess he's not a Christian.
Precisely.
But he says he is, and
Okay.
where I was going is if like someone committed like some type of crime like that, and their beliefs are like.
Are you just saying that if someone raped a child, God would forgive them if they ask for forgiveness?
Yeah, it depends on how much they like actually like mean it, and how like if they're actually like trying
Ross,
to
can we
change
kick
the
him?
vibe.
My thing is lagging. Can we kick him, please?
Yeah. Also, he literally conceded to everything we said, so I'm not really sure why he is still supporting Trump.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Doesn't show that on my end. It's just a very despicable take. Moving on to the next guest. Moving on to John. Make sure you double tap that phone screen if you're over here on TikTok. Double tap that phone screen. Let's do a power tap for the next minute straight, okay? Moving on to John, but make sure to double tap that phone screen, power tap for the next minute straight. Try to get to 5,000 likes. And if you're over on TikTok, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit that follow button top left corner over here on TikTok as well. Check my link tree in my bio. You can find my Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You can find my all of
you remember me?
PayPal, and Cash App. Go support RAIN.org. That's RAINN.org. It's Women's History Month. Go support victims of sexual violence and survivors. Yo, what's up? Do you support Trump?
A little bit, yeah. I have some views that I like.
We've debated before.
No, I was on your live when you were just having like a chill live. You were joking around.
Overall, do you still support Trump?
Like a couple of his views, yeah, I support him, but overall, he's a horrible, disgusting person.
I think that those views are just going to be conservative views. Closer to when the midterms come up, you can come on my live and debate me. I'm probably going to be debating conservatism in general. Right now, I am looking to just dismantle and deconstruct the views of MAGA Republicans. Or what they call themselves to be MAGA Republicans. Yeah, what's up? Do you support Trump?
I support gonorrhea.
Moving on to the next guest.
What's up?
Hey, what's up? Do you support Trump?
I do.
Why is that?
He helps my disability. He helps with my like disability with the government and stuff. So basically, I pretty much like I have a lobotomy, so I don't have a brain, you know. So that's why I support Trump.
Quite frankly, we moved to that whole list, and not one of them supported Trump. Yo, let's try to tap 5,000 likes. It says receive 40,000 likes. We're at 35.6 in terms of this week, I'm assuming. So make sure you guys double tap that phone screen. Quite frankly, request got canceled by Victoria. Interesting. Quite frankly, make sure you guys double tap that phone screen, hit that thumbs up. Go over to. I'm not gonna add you to the debate. I've debated you many times. Quite frankly, but yeah, go over to my link tree. You can find my YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You can find my Twitter, Substack. You can find my Blue Sky. You can find my Spotify. You can find everything. I'm on every social media platform you could ever think of. Quite frankly, you can also find my Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. But if you do want to donate, go donate instead to RAIN.org. Again, that's RAINN.org. Quite frankly, it is a very good thing if you do that. Support your local community. I got one more thing I want to hit on. Let me back up.
Got some banana bread at work today. Hell yeah. Banana bread. It's a meme.
Bread, W.
It's a meme, Batman.
It's a meme.
Yeah.
So you're not eating banana bread?
I'm eating a Swiss roll.
Oh.
Jeremiah, you need to enjoy media. You need to take the summer.
What? I enjoy what you're talking about. I'm like the most brain rotted person.
Yeah, you should fucking, yeah.
You should just sit down for the summer, watch some fucking movies or some shit. You get your
movies.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, what movie should I watch, chat? Let's do a poll.
Star Wars.
No, hold on, let's do a poll. The most named movie in the chat I'll watch, quite frankly. No
Okay, can I
one's
show
gonna type in the chat.
What is that? Your nails?
Yeah.
They're green. Green.
They're actually brown, quite frankly.
Are they? Well, put them back to the camera. Let me see. That's definitely green.
Melania, the Melania movie is killing me.
There's a Melania movie? Oh, yeah, the documentary.
I'm not watching the Melania movie. I'm sorry, that's not happening.
What's wrong with Melania? She's like the greatest Asian warrior in all of history. Wow. I thought we stopped Asian hate, man. What happened?
Brother, what?
What are you saying?
You don't want to watch the Melania movie?
You go to the next guest. If it would let me let them up, Jesus.
I'm horny.
No, you're not.
Is he kicked? My thing is lying.
Oh, okay, there it goes.
You know, if I had kick powers, I would have, but
No.
This
Red Dead is
documentary. What the fuck are we doing, bro?
Red Dead Redemption is like $15.
Quite frankly, I'm rewatching Designated Survivor.
That is a good movie or a good show.
You find a way to get a fucking quite frankly counter on each of your lives, because like I've paid attention every time you said it, and the amount of times you said it is actually like disgusting. Like it's insane.
It's one of those vocal things, man.
Quite frankly, it is. It really is. I love saying it. Quite frankly.
And you don't even do it in that like sarcastic tone. Like you're literally like you just drop in a normal sentence. Like you're like, oh yeah, I don't even know what's something you would say. You'd be like, just in the middle of like debating, you would like say a normal sentence and then be like, yeah, quite frankly, and then just continue with the rest of your sentence. Like
literally, watch The Office once you're done with Designated Survivor. I'm rewatching Designated Survivor. I know I said I was gonna watch The Office. I think it has a lot of seasons though. No, like 27 seasons.
Designated Survivor?
Yeah. No. The Office. The Office.
Oh, The Office. The Office kind of sucks.
Does it have a lot of seasons?
Got like 8 or 9 seasons, I think.
That's not a lot, actually. I'd prefer like more, quite frankly. But I'll definitely watch The Office. There's a couple other shows, but I don't know. I wanted to watch movies because apparently I don't watch enough movies.
You don't watch anything. You don't watch cartoons. You don't watch anime. You don't watch movies. You don't watch television. You don't listen to music often.
Guys,
what do you do?
That's a great question, quite frankly.
I finally started watching Heated Rivalry tonight.
Boo.
I got a topic I'll beat you on. Yeah. You're not gonna. Chat, should we let him back up? Oh, you just left the guest box. Quite frankly.
Stop it.
9 seasons, even as Angela will tell you how amazing it is. Office. I'm assuming it's an Office show.
It's not that funny.
Is it supposed to be funny?
Yeah, but it's very. The best way you can describe The Office is like dry white people humor.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got from it.
I might watch it. I mean, I told Anna I would watch it, so I'm gonna have to watch it. The Office.
If you want to watch a show that's really good and it's kind of like that, watch Parks and Recs. It's very funny.
I don't like comedy. The Office is the best written show ever created. I don't care.
Why do you follow the fanboys? I think I follow one, and that's because his name is Fanboy Dutch Venderlin from Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, Jen Aaron was telling me that The Office is good.
It's
recommendation.
Not. It's not. The Sopranos is very good. That is my favorite show of all time. Is The Sopranos. It is a very good show.
Campaign Finance, which is a. What is he yapping about? Bumblebee. I'm sorry, I misread that. Quite frankly, why is your mic so close? Why is your name Walmart Bag?
Oh shit.
Questions left and right, buddy. Add me.
Yeah,
to debate.
Jeremiah gets like an inch or two away from the mic. We can't hear him.
That's true. Actually, if I just like quite frank, no, because then you can hear my fan.
Yeah, you got the leafies here, Mike.
If you don't think The Office is funny, you're not funny. I don't care. I'm actually the funniest person ever. Quite frankly, I'm actually
Jen,
really funny.
I watched all of it. It's not good.
Well, that's because you're not funny, Gavin.
I was gonna say.
All right, fuck you.
Jen was right. Moving on to Wavy. Yeah, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you ever do such a horrific thing?
Oh yeah, cool. So yeah, I just think anybody who supports, America is like getting my eyes.
Okay, Donald Trump is like the most anti-American
You have a
president
consensus
ever.
of that?
Yeah, Donald Trump is the most anti-American president ever.
You said what?
Donald J. Trump
Yeah, I mean,
is the most anti-American president ever.
yeah. Okay, yeah, cool. Can you just justify that? Go ahead.
Yeah, my justification would be terrorist. My justification would be the Epstein files. My justification would be him calling for the termination of the Constitution, including all
Oh my
rules,
gosh.
regulations, articles, even those found in the Constitution. My justification would be
you're
him
kinda
violating the First
shotgunning right
Amendment,
now,
Second
please.
Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, 10th Amendment, 14th Amendment, and the 22nd Amendment. My justification would him violating international law. My justification would be violating gag orders. My justification would be supporting state-sanctioned murder.
I mean, are you
Keith
done?
Jr., Alex Preddy. Frankly, what's your response?
Oh my gosh. Okay, one, that was like hella shotguns, but sure, we can just go on to like one premise that I heard that I just kind of like disagree with. What's about the Jeffrey Epstein's files? That's contradicts to my premise. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's anti-American to protect pedophiles.
Especially if you are one of them.
Okay, how is that? Okay, wait. Where in the file is the state that he's like trying to protect this person? I'm pretty sure in an interview
his administration
or
is
on
protecting
live, he even
pedophiles.
said, "Yeah, no."
I said his administration is
I think
protecting pedophiles, and
I'm
that's
trying to
anti-American.
wait. There's no way you asked me a question. I'm trying to respond. You talk over me.
You didn't.
Okay,
You
good.
didn't understand my point.
Wait,
but go for it.
Wait, can I talk?
Go for it.
Yeah, WW. Okay, like I was saying before. Yeah, you're saying that he's protecting this person. I don't really see how he's protecting this person. If he were protecting this person, he would let the Jeffrey Epstein files, be in public, or he wouldn't say it on like an interview or like on live that he has no, or he doesn't just like not like this person at all. He just said like verbatimly said that. So
What? The reason why I think his administration is protecting pedophiles is because they violated 4 federal laws in terms of the Epstein File Transparency Act, which would be a violation of said laws to protect pedophiles. The first one being they didn't release the entire files within the 30 days. The second one being they didn't explain the redactions. The third one being they didn't redact the victims' photos, and then the fourth one being they redacted Donald Trump's face. All 4 violations of the federal law, the Epstein File Transparency Act. All 4 laws protect pedophiles.
okay, cool. So wait, why is this like a rebuttal to what I just found my
What do
premise?
you mean, why is that a rebuttal?
You said the most incoherent thing ever.
Okay, wait, hold on. I said, why is this a rebuttal? Because you said a whole bunch of jammers. My entire
No, he
premise
didn't.
was. Hold on, Gavin. If he didn't, can you repeat my premise?
Go to literacy.
You said what?
Go to e-literacy.
Okay, that wasn't my premise, but we can get back on topic now. Like I was
okay,
saying
you can't read
before,
all of them.
basically, I'll just restate my premise or whatever, because like you guys
You're
are
not
both
going to
lost.
address my counter
So my
argument?
entire premise to justify whatever proposition would just be him supporting, America. That stems down to where you said, "Oh, well, he has a Jeffrey. Oh, well, he's like in the Jeffrey Epstein file or whatever like that." And I
never
just
said
rebutted that, saying,
Never said
"Oh,
that.
oh, well, you did bring up the Jeffrey Epstein
I
file.
brought
I'm
up
still
the- I
talking.
brought up
by
the
the way,
Jeffrey
so
Epstein file,
I'm
but I
still
didn't think it was
talking.
in
I'm still talking.
Well, how
I'm
about
still
you
talking.
say what I
Okay, cool.
actually said? But that'd be great. Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just correct me after I'm done talking. Though, like, please use your brain.
for it.
All right, like I was saying before, though, yeah, I'll just go on the assumption that's what you said as like a rebuttal. Reply back to like re-debunk this as saying, "Oh well, on an interview or whatever, he denied the fact that he had any like actual friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein." So you guess how to like give a contention to is like invalid.
I'm not talking about his personal relationship. When I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relationship.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I don't have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the point of the conversation. You said he's the most American president ever. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said multiple different reasons. You wanted to focus on these Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relations. So now can you address my counter argument?
What? Bro.
We're not talking about him personally. We're not talking about him personally. We're talking about him.
Not talking about.
Actually, you interrupted me when you said what. How about you keep your fifis in your tum-tum?
Are you done talking?
Yeah, go for it. If you can address my argument
so like
about
I was saying,
the
wait. We're not
talking. Actually,
quite
frankly, you interrupted me.
You just said go and he's just talking.
Quite frankly, you interrupted me. Do you want me to play the replay? You interrupted.
You just told me to go as you were done talking.
I said go for it, and then I continue speaking.
You can please clip that on God. No, clip that. Because what?
Yeah. So do you want to address my argument? Go for it.
What argument? Well, okay, cool. Like I was saying. Hold on.
If you ask me a question,
hold on.
If you ask me a question, I should be able to answer the question. Yes.
Please let me, bro.
If you ask a question, I should be able to answer the question. Yes.
Okay, bro. There's no entire way you said his administration when the proposition is going to correspond to this individual, not his administration at all. So are you saying he's a bad person for supporting his administration? What's the image? The freaking.
It's his administration.
It's
not supporting the administration.
That doesn't. Okay, cool. This just goes back. Okay, this just goes back to what I said earlier. This doesn't correspond to proposition as like an actual rebuttal.
Except it does because he's the boss of these people who are actively going against the law.
Bro, let me talk, bro. Bro, mute this guy. What are we doing? Okay, my original premise to whatever the proposition was going to be this individual is a good person. Not, if he has a connection to this thing, then that makes him a bad person. That's not a rebuttal. What?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Who is this individual as a person? Who is he? Who is
Trump? Oh my God!
Who is Donald Trump? Who is Donald Trump?
He's the president of the United States,
which is a part of which administration?
The Trump administration.
Like I said. No way! That's a shocker. Anyways, so the reason why I'm bringing up his administration because Pam Bondi follows his orders because the DOJ is not separate, just as it was under Biden. Okay, Pam Bondi follows Donald Trump's orders, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history. Within his first year in office. First off, second off, you can point to his administration, but you can also point to his personal life. I mean, he was a credible accuser who won a Jeffrey
Red herring, by the way.
How is that a red herring?
Define a red herring. What's a red herring?
Because okay, yeah, cool. You're just trying to go off a topic, trying to bring up some other bad stuff we did. This
has to do with the actual argument.
Hold on.
I'm going to mute you right there because that's not what a red herring is. You couldn't provide a definition of red herring. But you're saying I moved on to a different topic. So I was first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration and was about to talk about his personal life. And then when you realized you're about to get cooked, you wanted to say that it was a red herring. So I'll continue to talk about his personal life. You wanted to reference his personal life. Yeah, a credible accuser who won a Jeffrey Epstein, who settled with the Jeffrey Epstein estate after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government Donald Trump's administration, his first term, deemed her to be a credible accuser. That means a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Not only that, everything else in the Epstein files, a birthday card, all of that. So if you want to talk about his personal life, we can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, we can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of a red herring.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh my gosh. She just said,
so which one do you want to talk about?
Oh my God. It's horrible. Okay, one. Can you define a red herring for me? Go ahead.
You're the
one who said it.
Bro, shut up bro.
You fucking claim red herring, so you have to define it.
Stop using No. I'm asking what is a red herring?
Quite frankly, Wavy, you're getting muted. You're muted. Actually, you don't tell anyone on my panel to shut up. First off. Second off, you're the one who used red herring, so I'd like to define it.
There's no way you asked me to respond to you. I tried to respond to you. Are you like a bot or something?
Quite frankly, you told Gavin.
Yes, I told him to shut up because he's a side character right now. Like what? What are you talking about?
He's more relevant. You're the side. Hold on.
Who the fuck do you call the side character?
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Wavy, you're the side character. You're the one who waited in line to come on my live. I didn't ask Gavin, but Gavin and Reagan are always allowed to be on my live whenever, as well as different people. They're not side characters.
His balls, get his balls. Oh my God, here we go. Up, down, up, down. Holy shit! Like fuck.
Brother, you have a pedophile as your profile picture. What are you talking about?
I don't care. A pedophile.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Medios is not a pedophile. Let's ever put that
Do I have to
allegation.
pull up the panel? Do I have to pull up the panel?
Go ahead. Do it. You're LARPing. This dude is not. He's never justified him being a pedophile. By the way,
I think you have some. Really
if we're talking about that one clip, hold on. If we're talking about the one clip when Medios was like holding that baby,
I think you need to calm down.
there's context. He's not a pedophile, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, can you adjust what I said about him? Do you want to talk about his personal life or his administration?
But nobody was talking about his personal life. Why are you stuttering for? You're nervous.
What?
Like I was saying before.
What? Roll back the clip. Roll back the clip right now. Roll back. Not wavy. No, you know you just lied. You know you just lied. You know damn well you just lied, wavy. Oh, you fucked up big time, wavy. Mods, can we like mute him? Can we like spam mute him real quick? Because we're about to roll back the clip.
Spam mute me. Spam mute him. Spam mute him.
Actually, if you keep talking, we're just gonna disconnect you.
Wait, mute me. Get us out of concession, guy. Wait, mute me. Get us out of concession.
You can not wavy. No, you know you just
disconnected me. Wait. Don't do it. No. It's out of concession if you mute me. Oh God, do it.
It's a concession if I mute you.
Clip, by the way.
Sure.
This is clip, by the way.
Sure, go for it.
If you mute me
come back whenever you shut up. You can come back whenever you shut up. We're just gonna prove that you just.
Oh wait, he's dodging. Wait, drop me right now. Oh God, is recorded. Drop me right now. Go ahead, dodge me.
This is on
drop
YouTube.
Me, nigga.
This is on YouTube.
I don't.
Why are you recording it? You can just find the clip on YouTube. Mods, can we drop him real quick? I'm lagging.
Oh, bitch ass.
Quite frankly, why is your mic so close? Why is your name Walmart bag?
Oh shit!
Questions left and right, buddy.
Yeah, Jeremiah gets like an inch or two away from the mic. We can't hear him.
That's true. Actually, if I just like quite frank, no, because then you can hear my fan.
Yeah, you got the leafies here, Mike.
If you don't think The Office is funny, you're not funny. I don't care. I'm actually the funniest person ever, quite frankly.
Well, he has Jeffrey Epstein. He's like in a Jeffrey Epstein.
It's not good.
Well, you did bring up the Jeffrey Epstein file. I'm still talking about the Jeffrey Epstein file. I'm still talking. Okay, yeah, you can just correct me after I'm done talking. Assumption, that's what you said as like a rebuttal reply back to like re-debunk this as saying, on an interview or whatever, he didn't. Oh yeah. So he just had like give a contentious issue-friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So he just had like give a contentious like
Donald Trump is like the most
relationship with where he denied the fact that he had any like issue-friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, how to like
he's the most anti-American president ever.
Was like invalid.
He's okay. So
cool. Can you just
said
that? Go ahead.
My justification would be terrorist. My justification would be the Epstein files. My justification would be him calling for the termination of the Constitution, including keeping your RDPs in your tongue. If you can, my Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment,
you just told
Second Amendment. My justification would be violating the anti-question law. My justification would be
there's no entire way you said his administration
supporting state
sanctions corresponds to the individual, not his administration. So you're saying
what's your response? He lied, quite frankly, proven wrong. We were talking about
that was like
individual
hella shotguns, but sure, we can just go on to like one premise that I heard that's kind of like disagree with. What is about the
Jeffrey Epstein files? He literally has a profile picture from a show about
premise. Go ahead.
Liking little kids. So
I think it's anti-American. Why do they always try to gaslight me? Like, why do they try to gaslight?
Especially if you are one of them.
Okay, how is that? Okay, wait. Where in the file is the state that he's like trying to protect this person? I'm pretty sure in the interview
his administration
or on live he even said, "Yeah, no."
His administration is protecting pedophiles, and
I'm trying to wait. There's no way you ask me a question. I'm trying to respond. Talk over me.
Allow me to respond.
Point.
I do. Yeah.
Go for it.
Wait, can I talk?
Go for it.
Yeah, WW.
Because I think he's catching a lot of flame for this Iran war.
Yeah, you're saying that he's protecting this person.
He's the one who literally said we're going to war with Iran. He's the one who initiated
it. Yeah, but he has to say that, bro. It's Israel that's controlling him to say that. Like genuinely, I can provide evidence if you want.
Yes, no, or he does just like not like this person
against Hezbollah.
He said that forbidden. He said that.
Are you just saying like Trump is like a The reason why I think his administration is protecting pedophiles is because they violated 4 federal laws in
because
terms
Biden,
of
Trump has a persona. We can all agree Trump has a persona, like a strong, I don't know about anything persona, right? That's what he,
including the age consent.
Second one being they didn't explain the redactions.
Give a fuck about
The third
that.
one being they didn't
listen. If he's convicted through this Epstein shit, I'll stop supporting. Like, no problem.
Well, I mean, he's convicted of rape already, but you know, that
the federal law, the Epstein Files Transparency Act, all 4 laws to protect pedophiles.
there is no listening, dog. There's no hear me out rape,
So
dog.
wait, why is this like a rebuttal? That's what I, just found.
my turn.
Why is that a rebuttal?
You said the most incoherent thing ever.
Okay, wait, hold on. I said, why is this a rebuttal? Because you said a whole bunch of jammers. My entire
Okay, all right. So basically,
hold on, Gavin. If he didn't,
Trump runs off the persona of like being the badass. Can we agree on that? Like that's what he campaigns on.
Illiteracy.
Okay, that wasn't my premise, but we can get back on topic.
I mean,
like I was saying,
there's different personas in the presidencies. Like Biden's a clueless numbskull. That guy had no clue what was going on. He made stupid things.
America.
I'm not here to talk about Biden.
Where you said,
the point actively talking about Biden.
He has Jeffrey. He's like in the
You're actively talking about Biden.
Yeah, you guys brought him up, not me.
Because you made the claim that he's
you did bring up the Jeffrey Epstein file. I'm still talking. I'm still talking.
Well, how about you say what I actually said? But that'd be great. Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just correct me after I'm done talking.
No, chill. All right, so basically,
all right, like I was saying before, though, yeah. I'll just go on the assumption. That's what you said as the rebuttal.
That wasn't me.
Reply back to like re-debunk this as saying, on an interview or whatever, he denied the fact that he had any like actual friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So he guessed how to give a contingency was like invalid.
I'm not talking about his personal relationship. But when I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relationship. Okay, so I don't have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the point of the conversation. You said he's the most American president ever. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said multiple different reasons. You wanted to focus on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relations. So now, can you address my argument?
What?
We're not talking about him personally. We're not talking about him personally.
We're not talking about.
Actually, you interrupted me when you said why. How about you keep your fifis in your
channel? If you want to support me as always, Venmo, PayPal, link tree in the bio, as well as the description to YouTube. So you can support me over YouTube.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. If you can address my argument.
So like I was saying, wait. We're not talking.
Actually, quite frankly, you interrupted me. Quite frankly, you interrupted me. Do you want me to play the replay? You interrupted me.
You just told me to go as you were done talking.
I said go for it, and then I continued.
You can please clip that on God. No, clip that. Because what?
Yeah. So do you want to address my argument?
Everyone December 2007 today.
What argument? Okay, cool. Like I was saying.
Wait, you said what argument? If you ask me a question, if you ask me a question, I should be able to answer the question. Yes.
Please let me, bro.
If you ask a question, I should be able to answer the question.
Okay, bro. There's no entire way you said his administration when the proposition is going to correspond to this individual, not his administration at all. So are you saying he's a bad person for supporting his administration? What's the image? The freaking
it's his administration. It's not supporting the administration.
That doesn't. Okay, cool. That just goes back. Okay, that just goes back to what I said earlier. This doesn't correspond to proposition as like an actual rebuttal.
Except it does because he's the boss of these people who are actively going against him.
Bro, let me talk, bro. Mute this guy. What are we doing? Okay, my personal premise to whatever the proposition was going to be this individual is a good person. Not if he has a connection to this thing, then that makes him a bad person. It's not a rebuttal. What?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. Who is this individual as a person? Who is he? Who is
Trump? Oh my God! Like
who is Donald Trump? Who is Donald Trump?
He's the president of the United States.
Which is a part of which administration?
Why do you
Trump administration?
No way! That's a shocker. Anyways, so the reason why I'm bringing up his administration because Pam Bondi follows his orders because the DOJ is not separate, just as it was under Biden. Okay, Pam Bondi follows Donald Trump's orders, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history. Within his first year in office, first off, second off, you can point to his administration, but you can also point to his personal life. I mean, he was a credible accuser who won Jeffrey Epstein.
Aaron, by the way.
How is that a red herring? Define a red herring. What's a red herring?
Because okay, yeah, cool. You're just trying to go off a topic, trying to bring up some other bad stuff we did. When this does,
this has to do with the actual argument.
I'm going to mute you right there because that's not what a red herring is. You couldn't provide a definition of red herring, but you're saying I moved on to a different topic. So I was first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration and was about to talk about his personal life. And then when you realized you're about to get cooked, you wanted to say that it was a red herring. So I'll continue to talk about his personal life. You wanted to reference his personal life. Yeah, a credible accuser who won a Jeffrey Epstein, who settled with the Jeffrey Epstein estate after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government and Donald Trump's administration is first deemed her to be a credible accuser. That means a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Not only that, everything else in the Epstein files, a birthday card, all of that. So if you want to talk about his personal life, we can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, we can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of a red herring.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh my gosh.
So which one do you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh. If you meet that criteria,
okay, one. Can you define a red herring for me?
I'm on a little bit longer for today.
You're the one who said it.
Bro, shut up in the bro.
You fucking said red herring, so you have to define it.
No. I'm asking.
Quite frankly, Wavy, you're getting muted. You're muted. Actually, you don't tell anyone on my panel to like shut up. First off, second off, you're the one who used red herring, so I'd like to define it.
There's no way you asked me to respond to you. I tried to respond to you.
Quite frankly, you told Gavin.
Yes, I told him to shut up because he's a side character right now. Like what? What he's talking about?
He's more relevant. You're the side. Hold on.
Oh my god! Like what the fuck?
Wavy, you're the side character. You're the one who waited in line to come on my live. I didn't ask Gavin, but Gavin and Reagan are always allowed to be on my live whenever it's different people. They're not side characters.
His balls, get his balls. Oh my god, you're go up, down. Holy shit! Like fuck.
Brother, you have a pedophile as your profile picture. What are you talking about?
I don't care. A pedophile. Wait, what? Medios is not a pedophile. Let ever prove that.
Do I have to pull up the panel? Do I have to pull up the panel?
Go ahead. Do it. You're LARPing. He's never justified him being a pedophile. By the way, if we're talking about that one clip, if we're talking about the one clip when Medios was like holding that baby,
I think you need to calm down.
There's context. He's not a pedophile, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, can you address what I said about his? Do you want to talk about his personal life or his administration?
Nobody was talking about his personal life. Why are you stuttering for? You're nervous.
What?
I was saying before.
What? Roll back the clip. Roll back the clip right now. Roll back. Not Wavy. No, you know you just lied. You know you just lied. You know damn well you just lied, Wavy. Oh, you fucked up big time, Wavy. Mods, can we like mute him? Can we like spam mute him real quick? Because we're about to roll back.
Spam mute me. Spam mute him.
Actually, if you keep talking, we're just going to disconnect you.
I'm going to try like 5 more people. If I can't get this next person in the next 5 people, I can go
you know you just
disconnected me. Wait, don't do it. No. It's out of concession if you move me. Oh God, do it.
It's a concession if I mute you.
Sure, by the way.
Sure.
This is clip, by the way.
Sure, go for it. If you move me back whenever you shut up, you can come back whenever you shut up. We're just gonna prove that you just.
Oh wait, he's dodging. Wait, drop me right now. On God is recorded. Drop me right now. Go ahead.
This is on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
The election were held today. Harris Bush. Who would you rather vote for?
Why are you recording it? You can just find the clip on YouTube. Mods, can we drop him real quick? I'm lagging.
Okay, for sure. Joanne, by the way, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you very much, of course. Thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you. All right.
Why is your mic so close? Why is your name Walmart bag?
Oh shit!
Questions left and right, buddy.
Kamala, why so?
Yeah, Jeremiah gets like an inch or two away from the mic. We can't hear him.
That's true. Actually, if I just like quite frank now, because then you can hear my fan.
Her name is Kamala.
Yeah, you got the leafies here, Mike.
If you don't think The Office is funny, you're not funny. I'm actually the funniest person ever, quite frankly.
It's not good.
What you did bring up I'm still talking about yeah, you can just correct me after I'm done talking. Assumption, that's what you said as like a rebuttal reply back to like really want this as in, on an interview or whatever, he didn't. Oh yeah. Yes, how like giving contentious words to from a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So yes, how like giving contentious was like relationship with Jeffrey where he denied the fact that he had an actual friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. That's how I know.
is the most anti-American president ever. Okay, so
cool. Can you just
said
find that? Go ahead.
My justification would be terrorist. My justification would be the Epstein files argument. My justification would be him calling for the termination of the Constitution, including if you can my Amendment, Fifth Amendment replay, you know,
You just told
Second Amendment,
that one guy, no,
my justification. Answer the question of my justification would be
there's no entire way you said his administration
supporting state
accomplishes enforcement as a division, not his administration.
So he lied, quite frankly, proven wrong. We were talking about individual
We can just go on to like one premise that I heard that I kind of like disagree with. What is about
It's crazy.
premise? Go ahead.
Liking little kids. So
I think it's anti-American. Why do they always try to gaslight me? Like, why do they try to gaslight me?
especially if you are one of them.
Okay, how is that? Okay, wait. Where in the file is it stated that he's trying to protect this person? I'm pretty sure in the interview
His administration
he even said, yeah, no.
I said his administration is protecting pedophiles.
I'm trying to relate. There's no way you ask me a question. I'm trying to respond to it.
Point.
I do, yeah.
Go for it.
Can I talk?
Go for it.
Yeah, WW.
Because I think he's catching a lot of flame from this Iran war.
Saying that he's protecting this person.
He's the one who literally said we're going to war with Iran. He's the one who initiated.
Yeah, but he has to say that, bro. It's Israel that's controlling him to say that. Like, genuinely, I can provide evidence if you want.
He has no, or he does just like no.
Against Hezbollah. Are you just saying like Trump is like a reason why
because
they violated 4 federal laws and
because Biden, Trump has a persona. We can all agree Trump has a persona, like a strong, I don't know, fuck that I think persona, right? That's what he,
including the consent.
Being they didn't explain the redactions.
Listen. If he's convicted through this Epstein shit, I'll stop supporting him.
He's convicted of rape already.
The federal law, the Epstein
Alright, listen, bro. Listen.
There is no listening, dog. There's no hear me out. Let rape, dog.
Why is this like a rebuttal? That's what I.
Why is that a rebuttal?
You said the most incoherent thing ever.
Wait, hold on. Why is this a rebuttal? He said a whole bunch of jammers. My entire
So basically,
hold on, Gavin. If he didn't,
Trump runs off the persona of like being the badass. Can we agree on that? Like that's what he campaigns on.
Actively striking.
Okay, that wasn't my premise, but we can get back on topic.
I mean, there's different personas in the presidencies. Like Biden's a clueless numbskull. That guy had no clue what was going on. He made stupid things.
You know, America. That's him down to where you said,
the point we're talking about Biden.
He has Jeffrey Epstein. He's like in the Jeffrey Epstein.
Talking about Biden.
You guys brought him up, not me.
Because you made that
you did bring up the Jeffrey Epstein file. I'm still talking. I'm still talking.
But that'd be great to go from.
Correct me after I'm done talking.
Because we went
Basically, like I was saying before, I'll just go in the assumption. That's what you said. That's the rebuttal.
That wasn't me.
Reply back to like re-debunk this as saying, oh well, on an interview or whatever, he denied the fact that he had any like actual friendly relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. So he has to like give a contest. It was like invalid.
I know you're talking about his personal relationship. When I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relationship. Okay, so I don't have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the point of the conversation. You said he's the most American president ever. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said multiple different reasons. You wanted to focus on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration no, he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relations. So now, can you address the argument?
What?
We're not talking about him first. We're not talking about him first.
We're not talking about.
Actually, you interrupted me. You said what? I mean, he's in your talk.
That's where Mizo is. Venmo, PayPal, link to subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah, go for it. If you can my argument.
Wait. We're not
actually, quite frankly, you interrupted me.
You don't know what Nazi German is.
Do you want me to play the replay? You
just told me to go as you were done talking.
I said go for it, and then I continue.
Please clip that. No, clip that.
Yeah, so do you want to address
Everyone just answer questions right now.
What
Do a bit of a
argument?
Q&A for a little bit.
Like I was saying,
For like the next,
if you ask me a question, I should be able to answer the question, yes?
Please let me, bro.
If you ask the question, I should be able to answer the question.
Okay, bro, there's no entire way you said his administration when the proposition is going to correspond to this individual, not his administration at all. So you're saying he's a bad person for supporting his administration?
Venmo, PayPal, or on YouTube Super Chat.
Okay, that just goes back to what I said earlier. This doesn't correspond to proposition. It's like an actual rebuttal.
Except it does because he's the boss of
I really said, let me talk, bro. Mute this guy. What are we doing? Okay, my personal opinion. See, whatever the proposition was going to be this individual is a good person. Not, if he has a connection to this thing, then that makes him a bad person. That's not a rebuttal. What?
Hold on. Who is this individual as a person? Who is he? Who is Trump?
Oh my God!
Who is Donald Trump? Who is Donald Trump?
He's the president of the United States.
Which is a part of which administration?
Why the Trump administration?
No way! Shocker! Anyways, so the reason why I bring up his administration because Pam Bondi follows his orders because the DOJ is now separate, just as it was under Biden. Okay, Pam Bondi follows Donald Trump's orders, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history. Within his first year in office, first off. Second off, you can point to his administration, but you can also point to his personal life. I mean, he was a credible accuser who won Jeffrey Epstein.
I think just a lot of
Define a red herring. What's a red herring?
Because okay, yeah, cool. You're just trying to go off a topic, trying to bring us some other bad stuff we did. This has
to do with the actual argument.
I'm going to meet you right there because that's not what a red herring is. You couldn't provide a definition of red herring. But you're saying I moved on to a different topic. So I was first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration and was about to talk about his personal life. And then when you realized you're about to get cooked, you wanted to say that it was a red herring. So I'll continue to talk about his personal life. You wanted to reference his personal life. Yeah, a credible accuser who won a Jeffrey Epstein, who settled with the Jeffrey Epstein estate after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government and Donald Trump's administration is first deemed her to be a credible accuser. That means a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Not only that, everything else in the Epstein files, the birthday card, all of that. So if you want to talk about his personal life, we can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, we can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of a red herring.
Oh my gosh.
I never expected them to respond.
Okay, one. Can you define a red herring for me? Go ahead.
Longer for today.
You're the one who said it.
Literally, like I texted my girlfriend.
Quite frankly, Wavy, you're getting muted. You're muted. Actually, you don't tell anyone on my panel. Shut up. First off, second off, you're the one who used red herring, so I'd like to define it.
There's no way you asked me to respond to you. I tried to respond to you.
Quite frankly, you told a guy.
Yes, I told him to shut up. He's a side character right now. Like, what? You're the side. Hold on. Oh my God! Like, what the fuck?
Wait, you're the side character. You're the one who waited in line to come on my live.
Carolyn,
I didn't ask Gavin, but Gavin and Reagan are always allowed to be on my live whenever I expose different people who are side characters.
Walls, get exposed. Oh my God! Up, down. Holy shit! Like. Fuck. I don't care. What? Medio is not a pedophile. Let ever prove that. Go ahead. Do it. You're LARPing. Never justifying being a pedophile.
What's your favorite?
If you're talking about the one clip when Medio is like holding that baby,
I would really like it. I think I would too. Just never really got it.
There's context. He's not a pedophile, bro. What are we doing?
Can you address what I said? Do you want to talk about his personal life or his administration?
Nobody was talking about his personal life. Why are you stuttering for? You're nervous.
What?
I was saying before.
Have you and D never done a double date? Yes,
roll back the clip. Roll back the clip. No, you know you just lied. You know you just lied. You know damn well you just lied, Wavy. Oh, you fucked up big time, Wavy. But my team, I'm muted. I'm like spam muted real quick because we're about to roll back.
Spam you.
Actually, if you keep talking, it's gonna disconnect you.
Wait,
If I
you
can't get
get
a disconnection
disconnected.
level,
You know you just disconnected me. Wait, don't do it. No.
fake glasses.
It's not a concession if you move me. Oh God, do it.
It's a concession.
I gotta
Thank
get my
you.
glasses.
Sure.
This is clip, by the way.
I got you.
Sure, go for it.
If you know
Whenever you shut up, you can come back whenever you shut up, or
I
just
don't know much
conclude that
about
you just.
hedgehog. I actually don't think I've ever seen a hedgehog in real life.
Drop me right now. Oh God, is recorded. Drop me right now.
7.
So I don't have
What?
any.
This is on
Drop
YouTube.
me, nigga.
This is on YouTube.
Hey, so
Election held today, Harris.
If you're recording it, you can just find the clip on YouTube. Now, can we drop it real quick?
I have
Okay, for sure.
heard about it.
Joanne, by the way, thank you so much for corresponding with us.
Correspondence.
Thank you very much. Of course, thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you. All right.
Why is your mic so close? Why is your name Walmart bag? Questions left and right, buddy.
Cody, thank you so much for $5 for me to call out more. Lots of files and strategies more often. Yeah, I totally straight away. I get you
Her name is Kamala.
You got to leave your mic.
And I don't like
If you don't think The Office is funny, you're not funny.
Sometimes it's important to bring that up. So yeah, I definitely said. Celery, thank you very much. Alyssa, thank you for $5. Infernape, for sure. Definitely Pokemon. What do you think of Ice in the airport? Absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking insane. I think this is just over. Like crazy. I see no good reason. Christina, thank you so much for $10 for any day plans. I do want to go live on my birthday. Other than that, I have no plans. I've been trying to think about it. And I don't know what's going to be like. Probably just going to get like I don't know all I can think of.
It's like the left-hand
He denied the fact that he had
When is the B-Day? The 7th of
Give me
April.
the is the most anti-American
Trump is at the noon.
Okay, so I
You wear your glasses, you're making your vision worse. My glasses are blue light glasses. So I don't actually have prescription glasses anymore. I used to when I was a kid. But when I hit the age of 10, I used to actually have I have a lazy eye, so I used to have
Second Amendment
patch on my right eye to make my left eye a lot stronger.
Hey, bro, there's no entire way you said his administration accomplishes enforcement for no, not his administration.
I used to wear it like
he lied, quite frankly, proven wrong.
Watch WWE now. I've never really watched WWE.
What is
It's crazy. Literally has no liking little kids. So
Yeah,
It's anti-American. Why did they always try to
Were you
gas?
raised with them?
Why do they try to gas?
especially if you
Okay, how was that? Okay.
Tell her stick again. Thank you for $2.
We're in the
Thank you.
file is state that he's trying to protect this person. I'm pretty sure in the interview,
His administration
he said, yeah, no.
His administration is protecting pedophiles.
I'm trying to relate. There's no way you ask me a question. I'm trying to respond to
Point.
Take care of that.
Yeah, WW.
because I think he's catching
You're saying that he's
He's the one who literally said we're going to war.
If anyone has like a horror hero,
Yeah, but he has to say
send
that, bro. Israel lets him turn him to say that. I can provide evidence if you want.
But are you just saying like Trump is like a reason why because they violated 4 federal laws
Because Biden, Trump doesn't we can all agree Trump is a like a strong
of civil
I don't know, Trump is right? That's what including the if he's convicted,
definitely not they have to say the rape are dishonest in our position. I think it's very clear that we're not dishonest in our position. So I see no
there's no fear beyond that rape.
Obviously, given that like I know myself, people are always gonna think about us. You know, like there's always gonna be some people that think you're dishonest or don't actually live no matter how genuine you are people. So there's always gonna be
Seeing the badass. Can we agree on that?
like extra like stuff like that. I think that people can change over time. I don't think he was like running like elaborate long scams or anything.
Biden's a clueless that guy had no clue what was going on. He made two mistakes.
You know, America, that's in bounds where you said
The plan we're talking about.
People that bought
because you made that
Jeffrey Epstein followed. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. Thank you. I don't know much, especially now because I've been gone for a while. I grew up in
I'll just go into assumption. That's what you said.
I didn't grow up.
That wasn't me. Reply back to like Reedy Bunkers as saying, "Oh well, on an interview or whatever, he denied the fact that he got action for
I would like it.
relationship with Jeffrey Epstein."
One thing that I thought about though is that there's an interesting
I know you're talking about his personal relationship, but when I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with his personal relationship. Okay, so I should have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the point of the conversation. You said he's the most American president ever. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said multiple different reasons. You wanted to focus on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. It has nothing to do with his personal relations. So now can you just
I think it'd be good to have
we're not talking about actually, you interrupted me before.
He's always Venmo, PayPal, link to YouTube. I definitely think that's an argument to have still create worse off conditions for Nazi Germany.
Do you want me to play the replay?
You just told me to go.
Oh, I don't fall for it. I know that
and then I continue.
Can I please clip that? No, clip that. Clip that.
Yeah, so do you want to just
I don't generally give like in general. One thing I would say is, I guess one thing I can say that in general is
please
focus on what you're good at. You don't have to do everything. It took me a long time to figure this out myself. Is that you in the movement don't have to do everything. And uniquely, like we can apply this idea. This is something I learned in economics actually. It's something that in markets you actually like will specialize according to your understanding where you're more productive in the business. They're most productive. We don't spend as much time doing everything that we do. Get everything that we do.
This goes back to what I said earlier. This is the first thing
like specializing in relation if I try to do a bunch of random I definitely have more sway and I'm able to get more viewers into my content than if I tried to get an activist in every which way possible because it would
who is this individual as a person? Who is he?
So other people can do other forms of activism and get pushed out within their certain niche.
Who is which is a part of which administration?
Why do you think I would say focus on what you're good at.
Anyways, so the reason why I said the reason why I'm bringing up his administration is because Pam Bondi follows his orders because the DOJ is not separate just as it was under Biden, okay? Pam Bondi follows Donald Trump's orders and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history within his first year in office, first off. Second off, you can point to his administration, but you can also point to his personal life. I mean, he was credible accuser who won Jeffrey
So if you'll actually have been investigating a long time, I would be interested in action. Then I could probably a year.
My big question for the definition of herring. Moved on to a different topic. So I was first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration. I was about to talk about his personal life. And then when you realized
I would have never expected myself to
say that it was a red herring, so I continued to talk about his personal life. You wanted to reference his personal life. Yeah, credible accuser who delivered Jeffrey Epstein, who settled with the Jeffrey Epstein estate after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government and Donald Trump's administration is first one deemed her to be a credible accuser. That means a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Not only that, everything else on the Epstein files are great. All of that. If you want to talk about his personal life, we can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, we can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of red herring.
Okay, one. Can you define your life for me?
Longer for today. I never expected
You're muted. Actually, you don't tell
really good way of
anyone.
expressing myself
Shut
right
up.
now.
First off, second off, we don't know who use red herring, so
Doing this all the
Just know
time.
you asked me to respond to you. I tried to respond to you.
Here's what TikTok is.
You have the shirt.
Do like a random
Quite
stuff like
frankly, you
text in
told
the
me.
background or just like random
Right now, like,
over time.
you're the
I
side
started
character.
making
Oh my god,
because my sister was like, oh yeah,
You're the side character. You're the one who got in line to come on my
maybe
live.
I'll do it.
I
Over time,
didn't ask him,
like,
but I think Gavin and Reagan are always allowed to be on my live whenever it's
I got
different
really
people
good
and some
at
characters.
doing it all the time. I really liked it. I had good conversations
Holy shit, like,
how I would go stream and I would get 4 or 5
Media's not a pedophile. Let ever put that.
but I became like
Go ahead, do it. You're larger.
I just kept it favorite. Throughout time, I used to and I would act and have it throughout time. I would really like it. 2013 for a long time. Just never really got 50 viewers, 70 viewers, 100 viewers.
Can you address what I said? Do you want to talk about his personal life or is it
No one
his
was big. No one was big.
Nobody's talking about his personal life. Why are you stuttering for your nervous? Roll back the clip. Roll back the
Like I
clip.
never seen this before. I was like, you know what? I can do that. I love it.
You know you just lied. You know you just lied.
That like
Oh damn,
was
no,
doing
you just lied,
consistently and
Wavy.
like
Oh, you fucked up big time, Wavy. But my team got muted. I was like spam muted. Okay, cool. We're better than that.
Spam you. Spam you.
so it's like really
Actually,
like
if you keep talking, it's gonna disconnect you.
everything that has gone the way it was. I used to like my whole life. I've been the person who never liked the center of attention or being in front of everyone. I still don't.
You know you just
disconnected me. Don't do it.
I'm still like that.
Fake glasses.
Outside of this live streams, I guess I kind of have to do this.
Session if I give you. Sure.
I guess it's different because it's like
By the way,
like you
Sure,
know,
go
in
for it.
person or anything like that. Like I'm definitely a lot. Like I don't
Come back whenever you show up or just
I don't know
completely
about
just.
I actually don't think I've ever seen anyone
Don't
like really
right now. My God is recorded. Don't worry now.
This is on YouTube.
like ironically
This
like
is on
as my
YouTube.
so lecture held today Harris job. Long short story. Of course,
Yeah,
I'm
you can
sorry.
just find the clip on YouTube and it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
drop on
generally
YouTube
like what it
and
is.
Okay, for sure.
Heard about it?
Joanne, by the way, thank you. Thank you very much. Of course, thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you.
Still,
All right.
Why is your mic so close? Why is your name on it?
especially the fact that like people will recognize me, like I'll just be like randomly doing stuff, and people will recognize me. It's like it happens relatively commonly, and like that's a really crazy way. Just like random people that I see in real life will recognize
If you don't think the
me.
office is funny,
Like
you're not
the
funny.
fact that I've been able to meet so many people that people I want to have in real life notice me based upon the work that I've done is honestly a really cool sight because it really shows the real world impact of these things and what we're doing. And it's not just on the internet.
Steven, thank you so much for $10.
Nike, thank you for the $20. Thank you.
I do want to go live on my birthday.
Other than green, only Fire Emblem fans will understand that, but I don't know. Green units are smarter than this debater. I'm so confused. I don't know what that means. As well as Al, thank you so much for the £2. Justin, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for here. And apparently they're trying to make another big beautiful bill for the extra $200 billion. Elizabeth, thank you for $5 for what you think thoughts on the latest episode of The Pit. Oh my god, I shouldn't talk about it because I feel like it did. My glasses are blue light glasses. I'll try to say general things. At the very end, crazy soon has me on my edge. I'm like, now why do I have to? Why do they end on that? So like, why do they have to end on that? And I don't think this is what's happening. I have a lazy eye, so I used to have a you know like so crazy. Everyone was like, you're getting crazy, and I was like halfway through, and I was like, what is gonna be crazy? I feel like nothing unique to be crazy happened until I saw what was happening. I was like, oh, okay, I see what we're talking about. I used to wear yes. I got my mom on it too. She was a nurse. She was there for a long time, my whole life. So she's been retired from being a nurse for a long time. But she used to work in the ER.
Like a little kid.
I got her on it. It's like so much like
Why did they try to get
and we're like, so it's been good. Yeah, he's really good. Less I think he started very good educational information about the ER. Like it surprises me all the time. Amazing, really good information all the time. I would really recommend it. don't think it's £2. Yes, maybe. Depends on the situation, of course. Leslie, thank you for right now, thank you for $10. Why not open up debate with people from other countries and NICA and spread throughout the world? Because I'm talking to people specifically who vote in the US, and I feel like I would expand a lot of the trolls that I would get. And things like that. Bob, thank you for $10 for your opinion on Adam Cray. Is he one of the original debaters you saw back in the day? Yes, he's one of the original debaters I saw back in the day. I don't know like a lot about him, and I haven't watched a bunch of his content, but from what I've seen, he's generally cool. He's one of those debaters I've seen for a really long time. He's been a keeper for a long time. He's a libertarian. When I like started watching him, that's how long I've been in the community. I remember when Bro was with us, and we do lives like that. Ellen, thank you for $5. Thank you. I've been playing a really long time. So I see Joshua, thank you for $2. Thank you. Let me see what time I'll be left tomorrow. Or I'll let you know. People are always going to think about us. It's always going to be something. I would do lives like lives, and I would do a bunch of different topics, and usually like one of the people would watch my streams, and we met through like a mutual, and we would do streams like how I do. I saw him on my Fully Faced doing the exact same topics and whatnot, and we met through a mutual, played like Fortnite together, and then did live together, and like the rest was honestly just and we would do live together. About 3 years ago. Thank you. I don't know much, especially now because I've been coming up on 3 years in about 3 months. Rachel, thank you for the about 3 months. Rachel, thank you for $3. Did you watch anime? I haven't watched much anime. Thank you, Corky.
I interpersonal relationship, but when I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with the personal relationship. Okay, so I should have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the point of my conversation. You said he's the most American president. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said why for different reasons. You didn't focus on Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. It has nothing to do with his personal relations. So now can you just...
It would probably be the road on that otherwise than any of the Republicans that Ron Paul has some views that are okay. But like, I mean, when we're talking about Republicans, like, I'm going to disagree with like 90% plus of their position. So it's like, we really only agree with them on small portions and stuff. So still great. We'll probably end up with that. Germany. Heavy, thank you for $2. Did I say Ron? I meant to say Rand Paul. Sorry. Ron Paul. I don't generally give like. Are everyone? Any last questions? I'm about to get off. Everyone, any last questions? Let me know. Venmo, PayPal, or sorry. Pyro, thank you for $2. I haven't seen everything. And I actually haven't seen one piece there. And it's when I tell you to watch one piece. Ever been to Germany? No, I haven't. My sister has and really likes it. Their modes are definitely love it. I would love to go to Germany and everything that we do. I would really want to go to Europe. Like in general. Be a really long flight. If I try to do a bunch of random I definitely have more sway. I'm able to get more viewers. I stream games every once in a while on Twitch or get a job on Twitch. Otherwise, I don't really. Like I think yesterday I started this Minecraft world. There are certain niches, hardcore single player, especially
United States, which is a part of which administration? Why did
that when I was back the first time. Iris, thank you for $5. I would say focus on what you're good at. Try to educate me on the time I was learning how to do everything and counter arguments on some arguments like ours.
Because the DOJ
Yeah,
is on separate just as it wasn't
there's a few points we can bring up that
actions yours, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history, and within his first term in office, first off. Second off, he talked about administration, but he would also point to his personal life. I mean, he was the critical accuser of one Jeffrey.
There's no
I was first talking about his administration.
And also, like, they have to
about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration. I started talking about his personal life. And then when you realize you're doing it, you say that it was a red herring. So I continued to talk about his personal life. So you don't have his personal life. Yeah, critical accuser of one Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't, who said he was a Jeffrey Epstein state, treated him after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, and also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government and Donald Trump's administration was first to deem him to be a credible accuser. The credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Not everything else on the Epstein files, a briefly cut all of that. If you want to talk about his personal life, we can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, we can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of a red herring.
Probably never. She thinks the $5 thing either. Explain why I care for that. Unfortunately, shift the burden of taxation. Those that are lower, maybe middle income, they get a greater proportion of their income like consumer goods because tariffs are disproportionately paid by consumers. That's why it ends up getting taxed on the cost of production, not on the profit taking out. So if like high top marginal tax rates, for example, will incentivize consumers because they are going to then have a greater incentive to reinvest in their business.
Quite frankly, you told me.
But already, everyone, I'm gonna get off. Thank you everyone for coming through. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see everyone tomorrow, probably later in the day. It'll be live early in the day, so expect me to be live later in the day. Do it. I love everyone so much. I'll see everyone later. Good night, everyone.
Different people and some characters.
I would really like it. Just never really.
Can you just do you want to talk about his personal life or his administration? Roll back the clip. You know you just lied. You know you just lied. You know damn well you just lied, Wavy. Oh, you fucked up big time, Wavy. But my team got muted. I was spam muting real quick. We're better run out. Actually, if you keep talking, it's going to disconnect you. You know you just
fake glasses.
It's a concession if you sure, go for it. You can come back whenever you show up, or just gonna prove that you just this is on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
Basically, like Charles today, Harris.
You can just find the clip on YouTube and it's gonna drop on your clip.
Okay, for sure. Heard about it? Joanne, by the way, thank you very much. Chris, thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you.
Why is your mic so close? Why is your name on?
Especially the fact that like people will recognize me, like I'll just be like randomly doing stuff. It's like power control to my and like that's just like random people that I will
if you only think the office is funny, you won't find it.
Honestly, I really think it's really shows the real impact of these things and what we're doing. And it's not just on the Steven, thank you so much for $10. He thinks that $20. Thank you. I do want to go live on the birthday. Other Green, only Fire Emblem, and you understand that, but I don't know if it's our smart to make their own decisions. I don't know if that's as well as Al, thank you so much for the £2. Justin, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you for here. And apparently they're trying to make another big beautiful bill for the actually $1 billion. Melissa, thank you so much for I felt the Malaysian episode of the pit. Oh my god, I shouldn't talk about it because I feel like it's just I'll try to say general things. At the very end, crazy has me on my head like now why do they end on that? Like, why did it end on that? And I don't think it's happening. I believe the option. Everyone's like, it's crazy. And I was like, halfway through, I was like, what is gonna be crazy? I feel like nothing crazy happening until I saw what was happening. Oh, okay. I see what we're talking about. Yes, I got my mom on it too. She was a nurse.
Like the little kids. Especially if you very good educational information about the ER. Like, it surprises me all the time. It's amazing. Really good information all the time. I would really recommend that. I don't think it's $2. Yes, maybe. Depends on the situation. Leslie, thank you for right now, $10 why not open up today with people from other countries and I can spread their because I'm talking to people specifically about the US. I feel like I would expand a lot of the tools that are good. Adam Cray. Is he one of the original? Yes, he's one of the original creators. I saw back in the day. I don't know like a lot about him, and I haven't watched a bunch of his content, but from what I've seen, he's generally cool. He's one of those creators I've seen for a really long time. When I like that's how long I've been in the community. I remember when Bro was the business and it was live like that. Ellen, thank you for $5. Thank you. But Tokyo and Go, I've been playing it for a long time. So I see Yoshua, thank you for $2. Thank you. Let me see what time I'll be left tomorrow. Or I'll tell you now. I would do lives like I would do a bunch of different topics and like one of the people would watch my streams and I feel like it'd be cool if we would do streams like how I do. I saw everyone like basically like topics and whatnot. And we met really cool like Fortnite together and then did live together and like the rest of the time about 3 years ago. Thank you. I don't know much, especially now because coming up on 3 years about Fortnite. Rachel, thank you for the ideas. Rachel, thank you for $3. Do you watch anime? No, I haven't watched as much anime. Like, thank you for the
relationship. When I reference he's anti-American, his administration is protecting pedophiles. That has nothing to do with the personal relationship. So I should have to address what you said because that has nothing to do with the conversation. You said his administration president. I said he's an anti-American president. You said why. I said for different reasons. You need to focus on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. It has nothing to do with his personal relationship. It's not going to use
Did I say wrong? I meant to say Rand Paul. Sorry, everyone. Any last questions? I'm about to get off, everyone. Any last questions? Let me know. Venmo, PayPal, or UC. Sorry. Pyro, thank you for $2. I haven't seen everything. I actually haven't seen one. I remember Germany. No, I haven't. My sister has. They're most honest. I would really want to go to Europe. Games every once in a while on Twitch. Otherwise, I don't.
Who is this individual? Which is a part of which administration? Bonding follows his orders because the DOJ is now separate, just as it was in July. Bonding follows Anderson's orders, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history. And within his first year in office, first off, second off, compared to his administration, but even also compared to his personal life. I mean, he was incredibly accuser of one So I was the first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration. I was about to talk about his personal life. And then when you realized your you say that I was a red herring, so I continued to talk about his personal life. So I didn't reflect his personal life. Yeah, credible accuser of one Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't who said it was a Jeffrey Epstein state after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, and also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government, or Donald Trump's administration, is first time just incredibly accuser. That means a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. Everything else, and I've seen files of birthday cake, all of that. If you want to talk about his personal life, you can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, you can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of a red herring.
Thank you for coming through. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see everyone tomorrow, probably later today.
Good night, everyone.
I would really like it. Just never really.
You just lied. You just lied. You know damn well you just lied, baby. You fucked up big time, baby. Alex, you have muted me. Alex, spam me real quick. Actually, if you keep talking, I'm gonna disconnect you.
Big glass. If you watch it,
it's a concession. Sure, go for it. This is on YouTube.
Basically, like Jarrell today, Harris.
You can just find the clip on YouTube and it's going to drop on your clip.
Okay, for sure. About it. Joanne, by the way, thank you very much. Chris, thank you. And Jenna, thank you for the $5. Thank you. All right.
Why is your mic so close? Where is your He's anti-American. His administration is protecting pedophiles. There's nothing religious or personal relationship. So I should have to address what you said because it has nothing to do with the point of my conversation. You said he's the most American president. I said he's the most anti-American president ever. You said why? I said for multiple different reasons. You wanted to focus on the Jeffrey Epstein files. I said okay, he's protecting pedophiles. The reason why I say he's protecting pedophiles is because he tells his administration he doesn't tell, but his administration violates 4 federal laws to protect pedophiles. There's nothing to do with his personal relationship. So now can you just... So you're in LinkedIn recently. I mean, he'd be there's always federal people. Which is a part of which administration? Anyways, the reason I'm bringing up his administration is because Ted Bundy follows his orders because the DOJ is in separate just as it was under Biden, okay? Ted Bundy follows Donald Trump's orders, and we've seen this before repeatedly throughout history, and within his first year in office, first off. Second off, you can talk to his administration, but even also put into his personal life. I mean, he was incredibly accused of So I was the first talking about his administration. You continued to talk about his personal life. I then stopped talking about his administration. I started talking about his personal life. And then when you realized you were like, you say that I was the red herring, so I continued to talk about his personal life. So I wanted to reflect his personal life. Yeah, credible accuser who won a Jeffrey Epstein, who didn't, who said there was a Jeffrey Epstein state after accusing him of sexual abuse and rape, and also accused Donald Trump. Donald Trump's government of Donald Trump's administration is first one to stand for the accuser. He is a credible accuser accused Donald Trump of child rape. That government is an FC for the birthday cake. If you want to talk about his personal life, you can talk about his personal life. If you want to talk about his administration, you can talk about his administration. Either way, it's not going to be a red herring. You couldn't even give me a definition of red herring.